Making history is my goal.
I stepped to him and showed him who was the boss of this fight.
I respect everybody, but if you fuck with me, it's gonna be different.
I ain't scared of shit. For sure, them belts coming with me.
I know you've been in a million big fights at this point, but does this one maybe feel a little different?
Not feel the same, but for me, I'm being in this position, in this situation a lot of times. I think it's gonna be the biggest fight in the history of boxing because everybody's gonna watch it. A new audience is gonna watch.
You're gonna be defending your Ring Magazine Super Middleweight Championship yet again. You still have a chip on your shoulder, I feel, because people aren't giving you the same respect they used to after you had the performance that you know you're gonna have, right? They can't deny you anymore.
I don't know, but I don't give a fuck too. So I feel I'm the best and that's it. I don't focus on if the people say or put me in the first position, I'm the best. I feel I'm the best. I'm doing because I love boxing.
I called Canelo out because, like I said, he the last great fighter amongst the era that surpassed us. This is my mega fight. This is my moment.
You didn't have much interest in this Crawford fight. You were saying that there wasn't much in it for you, and you pointed out that people will say that he was too small. What changed?
I think he's one of the best fighters for more fun. No, he accomplished a lot of things too. Mexican with the American fighter is always big.
When he fights you at Allegiant Stadium, I imagine it's going to be, 55,000 plus screaming Canelo fans, right? Many from Mexico. How much do you think that's going to affect him, that big edge you have and experience fighting on that stage?
It's gonna be different for him, different in every single thing. We'll see. We'll see how he handled that.
You like to fight in usually May and September, right? The two big Mexican holidays as the biggest star in the sport. I wonder, are you usually better when you fight in September because you're fighting only 4 months later?
I always feel I'm more ready in September than May because I have like a long time vacations and then fight in May and then September, yeah.
Let's fight. There's too much running around. Trust me, he's not delivering that message to Canelo Alvarez.
You said to me, I'm worried because when I fight somebody and they run, then I'm going to get blamed for boring fight. And then what happens?
That happens. To have a good fight, you need both fighters. Boxing is you throw, you get in there and move your waist, move around a little bit, but throw punches, get in there. That's boxing. But when you have one fighter like we saw with the skull, like running and running, that's not that kind of fight you want, right? And it's very difficult to close the waist and everything. You close him, he jump right away. It's very difficult. What kind of style is that?
The only running that I'm gonna be doing is running upside his head, and I can assure you that.
Do you have any concern that there's going to be any running in this fight?
I hope not. I think Crawford is not that kind of fighter. He's a different. He box, and I like that.
I think you've had 9 or 10 fights in the same span. Crawford's had 4 fights. I imagine you get way more up for these bigger fights.
Yeah, more because it's motivate and discipline. So together is big and it's very different mentality. I was the same mentality with William School, but I was in another country and this and that, very different. But this is different. You can feel it right away, and you know how big is this, how important is this for my legacy.
At some point, do we see that rematch with Bivol? I know you've been looking for it, and I know it bothers you, right? You know you're better than what you showed.
Right now, I'm focused 100% on Crawford. I don't think not even in vacation and anything. I don't thinking about anything else. I'm focused on Crawford, and then we'll see.
We see that you always work on strengthening your neck, and you're so good at riding the punches, right, to take off some of the sting. What was the moment in your career when you knew that you had a special chin?
My training, obviously, but I born like that. I'm special. That's what I know. I knew this since I started boxing.
You knocked down Jermell Charlo.
Big right hand.
You knocked down Jaime Munguia.
Boy, that jab.
Same for Berlanga and for John Ryder.
Little did he know a hook was coming around the corner.
It seems like once these guys feel your power, they say, I'm not exchanging anymore. Do you think that's going to happen in this fight too?
As soon as he feels the power, he feels everything, it's going to be the same.
There's no way Crawford can hurt you.
We need to be very focused and be careful. Anybody can carry you, right? But if you're smart and you know how to box and everything, it's very difficult.
Crawford is pretty strong for his weight. How much do you think that strength is going to play a part in this fight?
I don't know, we'll see. But what I know is he's a good fighter, very smart fighter, and very disciplined. He needs to get credit for that. But I am too.
Are you looking for the knockout against Crawford?
I think every fighter looking for the knockout. If they say no, they are lying.
You
Since
mentioned
2002.
one elite fighter. Just one.
So when I beat you, is you gonna be a nobody? When I step a mud hole in your ass, is you gonna be a nobody? You gonna be just like everybody else. Watch.
I say before, he's a great fighter. But if you look at his career, mention one elite fighter. I just say facts. I don't say anything like I'm lying or I'm facts. He faced maybe good fighters, but there's a difference between good fighters and elite fighters.
I'ma just keep it real. I'm hunting him. I'm hunting everything that he got.
Two of the best pound for pound is gonna face each other. Yeah, he's gonna find out September 13th is way different.